Welcome to Come Dine With Me, Western New York, the show that brings you best of both worlds.
That's right, Russ. We have a fantastic program this morning. John and FIFA Balconi from the Italian Village are back with us again. And Russ, I'm sure you know the answer to this question. What is the secret to Italian cooking?
Oh, I don't know, Jan. You know, you get you get 8-10 Italian cooks in one kitchen, and they all rave about their own recipes. I mean, I know I've been with my dad in the kitchen. The Italian cooking is basically the spicing, the seasoning. If you take garlic away from Italian, they're dead. You follow me? You take parsley away, but basically they all use the same ingredients. It's getting the pan nice and hot, sauteing your onions and sauteing that. And I mean, every chef hand is bigger than the other. You know, you don't know. They take it, they throw it in, so forth. But I mean, they're all delicious. Everybody braves about their own sauce. But it's a spicing. It's similar to French cooking. It's very, very good. Why? Because it's tasty. Italian cooking is very tasty. The seasoning, a lot of garlic, and you gotta use, if you're making a cacciatore, you use a Rhine wine. You don't use a sherry wine. Some people use a Chablis. They're 100% wrong. You gotta use a Rhine wine, a white, dry wine to get the cacciatore taste.
See, we're learning all the secrets, and Russ Salvatore certainly does know the secret to Italian cooking.
I started when I was 10 years old with my dad with a big baseball bat behind my head. one burned seasoning and I was dead, man.
And you're still going strong. And you know, I think it's all about the passion, Russ. That's what I hear in your voice. And I think that really sums up the secret of the Italian Village. They serve really authentic Italian food as it should be. Unhurried, uncomplicated, and uncompromisingly fresh.
Well, let's get things going this morning with some tips from our resident wine expert, Jeff Siren. As always, he's mad about wine.
To be or not to be Chablis? Now, Chablis technically is a town in France, which is located in the region of Burgundy. So Burgundy is a huge region in France that you're only allowed to grow one type of white grape, Chardonnay. Now, the box wine is not Chardonnay. I don't know what's in the box wine Chablis. I don't even want to know. But let me tell you what is in Chablis. This is a Chardonnay grape that has been handed down from generation to generation. They put all their love and passion right into the bottle, straight for you. This isn't something where they put the money and overproduction into a box. So next time Grandma says, go pick up a Chablis, now you know what to go and pick up. My name's Jeff Siren, and I am mad about wine.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths. See, touch, feel, and use our products. And by Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More. Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
License. Registration. Where are you going in such a hurry, punk?
Well, Russell's, of course.
Why don't you say so? Follow me.
Be my guest and let us do the rest.
To save you money, the Vinyl Outlet installs all year long. Act now and receive our amazing winter prices. Get rid of those old wrought iron railings and improve the safety and curb appeal of your home. No more scraping and painting. Porches, decks, fences, and railings, all on sale. Save big on markdown stock and installation with discounts up to 35% off. This spring, be ready to enjoy the great outdoors.
Let us transform your home.
Hi, this is Tom Payne to introduce my modern twist on shepherd's pie. Try my buffalo shepherd's pie, southwest shepherd's pie, short rib shepherd's pie, and lobster shepherd's pie with corn, mashed potatoes, and chunks of New England lobster. Or try my favorite, Thanksgiving shepherd's pie. Roast turkey, stuffing, green beans, mashed potatoes, and cranberries. Are you kidding me? All for a limited time at the Grapevine, 2545 Niagara Falls Boulevard in Amherst.
Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown is all about personalized service. We offer many styles with a large selection of exclusive brands to suit every need, at a price for every budget.
I'm Dr. Bob, and my mission is to help you maintain healthy vision. Let my staff help you and your family with all of your optical needs.
Check out our website or call and make the drive to one of our 2 convenient locations. Eyes on Harlem, Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life.
Trust me, they got a selection fit for a king.
5 decades in the business, this family knows what tradition is. They know what it means to put bread on the table. I'm with John and FIFA Balconi of the Italian Village. The whole family is together under one roof now, and we're about to make one of your house specialties. Am I right?
Yes.
Welcome to come dine with me, guys. Tell us what we're going to start making.
Thank you, Marco. So we start to make as a traditional dish from Sicily. We call it pasta puttanesca. That's an assortment with garlic, onions.
So you want to make sure that the garlic is brown.
Garlic, you know, we got to saute the garlic
and the
onions.
And the onions, because that brings out the flavor. Now, John, should we tell the audience what the puttanesca sauce means or where it comes from, where it originated?
But it originated right from Sicily.
It meant feeding the ladies of the evening, is what
Exactly.
it meant. So
exactly.
I'll take the blame on that one. I'll tell the audience what it means. That's okay. So we got our onions and our garlic sauteed. We're going to add
tomatoes. Add the anchovies.
Now, don't be afraid of the anchovies, right? The anchovies is a traditional Sicilian ingredient.
Dish, yeah.
You don't have to put if you don't want anchovies.
But it also gives it that saltiness, and they will melt, so it's not like you're going to be eating a whole fillet of anchovy. So what do? We saute it until the anchovy melts? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
We can let it wait a few minutes,
okay.
And we can start them with tomatoes.
And you're using a fresh tomato?
Yes, fresh tomatoes.
Diced regular beefsteak or Roma?
That's Roma tomatoes.
Roma tomato?
It's the best tomatoes.
Okay. And then this is a San Marzano tomato sauce,
yes.
No.
Go ahead and put in the tomatoes.
About how many tomatoes do you think that is?
4 or 5 tomatoes. Depends how many quantity you want to make it.
Right.
If you want to make one dish, you can put 2 or 3 tomatoes. If you want to make it for half a dozen people, you can put them, like I say, about a dozen
Which
tomatoes.
is what the Italian Village serves.
Well, that's a normal
they make
we
one
do,
plate, it serves 5 or 6 people, am I right?
Yeah.
We don't know how to cook small. This is odd.
You have a dinner, and then you do a lunch the next day, probably exactly. Then again, you know.
Let's get the capers.
Now the capers add another little dimension of saltiness, correct?
Yes. Now we can do this with green olives, slice. Now we start them with black olives. That's like the calamata. That's an assortment of Sicilian and Greek olives.
I was going to say a lot of Greek cooking is a lot like the Sicilian cooking as well.
You know,
when you're adding Kalamata olives to the dish, make sure that they're pitted because you don't want to bite into an olive pit. You could break a tooth, and I call them little olive bones. So be careful with those. Oh, it smells good. So what's next?
Now I'm going to put some basil and parsley.
It's all about freshness. It's all about the ingredients. And you can see that these are top quality ingredients going into Italian Village dishes.
Okay, now we put a little bit of sauce, tomato sauce.
So tell me a little bit about the restaurant. You got a banquet room there. It seats
about 110. Then we got another one between 45, 50, and plus the dining room where we have it, you know.
Nice. And it's all about the Italian heritage. It's all about the traditional Sicilian cooking. I'm Sicilian as well, so in family tradition, I understand.
Well, Shortino, where do you think it come from?
I know. And I remember when I opened up my restaurant 25 years ago, you were one of the first people to come and say congratulations, and you told me how to buy pasta.
Remember when I told you paid too much money for the pasta?
I paid too much money. I do. I remember it well.
I'm telling you, this I never forget that.
No, me neither.
I said, you paid $1 a pound. I said, Marcos, what are you doing?
I know.
Now it's $3 a pound.
Now it's $3 a pound. But I know, it's been a great run. The water's boiling, it's lightly salted, and we're going to add some al dente spaghetti. I love when a husband and wife are cooking in the kitchen. John says to FIFA, give me a spoon. She says, you don't need it. So John pretends he cooks, but FIFA's in the kitchen all the time.
You got that right.
He's out in the dining room talking, am I right?
You got that
Constantly?
right. Yeah.
You got to have somebody have a customer relation.
That's right. That's right.
And the customer relation, this means a lot.
Absolutely.
Especially today. You go any place else, I mean, I see you're cooking in the kitchen, and you got people in your dining room. You finish your cook, you go to the table.
Yeah,
hey,
absolutely.
How are you, Joe? How are you, Tony?
That's right.
You know, and people like that.
And I learned from the best. I learned from John at the Italian Village, and I remember going there, and the first person that would greet us at the door was John. And it always impressed me. So when I'm in my business, I do the same thing. I mirror image. I mirror after success. The John Balconis, the Ross Salvatores of the industry. I
do my best of what I can to, try to teach somebody else the best.
Pasta puttanesca. This is a single serving at the Italian Village. The Balconi family is in the kitchen, making sure it's done right and it's done fresh. This is incredible. The flavors are intense. The olives, the capers, the anchovies. Man, you guys do it right. Go visit my friends at the Italian Village.
6354 Trent Road in Depew.
Come and dine with me, Western New York.
So, what do you say, Russ? Early dinner tonight at the Italian Village?
Sounds good to me. Not far from my place. It's right across the street, you know.
I know. We could be there in 5 minutes. So, up next, we're heading back to Artisan Kitchens and Baths, where Chef Marco is with Executive Chef Roger Bell from Buffalo's Best Grill and Catering.
Today we're cooking with Roger Bell. He's the head chef over at Buffalo's Best Grill and Catering. And Roger, I understand we're going to be making one of your signature dishes today.
Yes, we're going to do a shrimp tortellini.
Why don't you just kind of walk us through it and get us started and see exactly what we're going to do to prepare this dish?
Sure. First of all, you want to start off with a nice hot pan with a little bit of olive oil, and then we're going to saute our vegetables to get them a little cooked, al dente. Little peppers.
And we're making an order for just one, right?
Just one,
okay,
yes.
So,
yep.
And everything you make at the restaurant is all done a la carte, fresh to order?
Yes, a la menu, yep.
Nothing sitting in a steam table pan waiting for somebody to order it?
I actually don't even have a steam table.
Perfect.
Yep.
I like to see that. That's good.
Now we're going to add the shrimp. Normally I do about 7 to 8 to an order. 21.25.
That's you're referring to the count per pound?
Yes, count per pound, yep. Okay, now we're going to add some tomatoes, some Kalamata olives. Always make sure you pit your Kalamata olives. Very important.
You can get them all pitted, right?
You can
Either
get
way.
them in pitted, yes.
Awesome.
Cheaper to get them in with the pit, though.
Yeah. I like it. Boy, that's looking good already.
Yeah. Okay, now to make the sauce, I'm going to do a garlic, shallot, and herb, and white wine, tomato juice, and cream sauce. So we're just going to use a little garlic.
Garlic is a good thing.
I love garlic.
Everything we prepare, we like to have lots of garlic with.
Excellent.
Little shallots in there?
Yeah, little
shallots. Kind of a milder type of an onion in between a garlic and an onion kind of a feel?
Yeah. And then my herb mix is thyme, parsley, and chives.
Now wait, before you go any further, I understand that you actually have an herb garden at your restaurant.
I do.
So all the herbs are actually grown there, picked fresh every day to help make this dish?
Yes, as long as the sun's outside.
How does it get better than that? Huh?
Till winter comes around. Okay, and then once you caramelize the garlic, shallots, and the herbs, we're going to add a little white wine just to deglaze the pan. Thank you, Art.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to add a little tomato juice. This is basically we're making a tomato rosa sauce, just a cream and tomato sauce. Some people put vodka in and stuff. I just choose white wine. Okay, and then that is your basic sauce. Now to help thicken it, I'm going to put the tortellini in the sauce, and the pasta will actually help thicken the sauce, and then a little amount of cheese at the end.
And these are pre-cooked tortellini, right?
Yes, they are.
I use a cheese tortellini or a meat tortellini, so you
just
can
straight cheese.
Straight cheese tortellini.
But you could use whatever kind of tortellini you would like.
Gotcha. Any other pasta work with that? Or
Absolutely.
Is this... Okay.
Absolutely.
But this makes your dish the signature dish.
Yes.
Got it.
My son actually loves this dish. He comes in the restaurant all the time and he eats it constantly. And we also do a pasta station every Wednesday where we actually do pastas out in front of everybody. We set up burners and actually have a chef out front that actually prepares the dish for you.
Made to order.
Made to order.
Now you're talking my language.
Yep.
I like that.
And then we're just going to add a little Romano cheese to finish the dish.
Little Pecorino Romano.
Yep.
That's a nice sharp cheese. I like that, using that stuff. That's awesome.
In my kitchen, I actually use these ingredients in almost everything that I make.
Yeah,
it's almost like my secret ingredients.
That's good.
So you guys, I'm going to have to kill y'all later.
Now
that's, that's probably not a good thing to put on the TV.
Wow, Roger, this is the best.
No, Art, it's Buffalo's Best. Located at 3700 Southwestern Boulevard. Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all. And by Key Video Productions. Television, video, DVD.
Don't go anywhere. Our kitchen invasion is up next, right after these messages.
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
If you've been in an accident, look no further than Ventura's CarStar Collision.
After all, we look at your situation from both sides.
Part of you wants certified technicians who use the industry's most advanced equipment.
The other part wants an incredible staff to help you with insurance, estimates, and car rentals.
At Ventura's CarStar Collision, we give you the best of both worlds.
We'll work together to get you rolling again.
Orazio's Italian Crepes is your window to the world. Treat yourself to our homemade crepes made with authentic ingredients like imported Caputo flour, mascarpone cheese, and Ghirardelli chocolate. Indulge in our all-natural small batch gelato with no artificial flavors and all the creaminess in the world. Take your taste buds on a journey right in your own backyard. Orazio's Italian Crepes in the food court at the Walden Galleria.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
Be my guest and let us do the rest.
Well, the kitchen was tired. It was old, not everything worked.
I think it was approximately 30 years old. I went to Artisan Kitchens and met up with Julie. She's very upbeat. She guided me.
She was really driven to find the perfect flow, the perfect lighting and the colors.
She taught me a little bit about balance in the kitchen and how I could keep the kids out of the cooking area and have them go around the island when I'm cooking because it gets very hot.
I started triathlon back in 1983 when it was in its infancy. Ironman's more about the lifestyle than the competition. It's about the training, it's about taking care of your body, staying healthy, eating right. We try at all times to eat as healthy as a family as possible.
I like packing my lunch because when my mom helps me, there's lots of healthy foods.
I have so much pasta each week, and I'm a pasta and noodle kind of guy.
They're pretty good about knowing what's healthy, and they're identifying more and more what the food groups are.
It never hurts to find a new technique or a new recipe or something else that the family might enjoy.
Good to see you. How are you? How you doing?
Today, it's all about cooking healthy at the Levine's.
Bruce is a triathlete, so we wanted to make something very healthy, very light, very quick, so we can spend more time on the bike.
Today I made Don't Forget Your Breakfast cookies, and I also did a really fun chicken and spinach wrap.
I made a marinated tilapia with a fresh mango salsa.
Today we made homemade linguine with the Noodle Master Ben. Rather than using heavy cream, the mascarpone makes a really nice sauce, and when you add the olive oil and the vegetables to it, I figured, you know, it was a little healthier.
Today I'm here with Jordan, and I was so excited to be cooking with you today. I wanted to share the Don't Forget Breakfast cookie. And in case you don't have time for breakfast if you oversleep, this is the kind of cookie that you can just have in the fridge, pull out, and it's loaded, absolutely loaded with all the vitamins and nutrients that you need. Don't forget your breakfast cookies. Very simple, a little butter, a couple eggs, a little bit of baking soda, and some nice brown sugar. Whipped that fluffy, and I finished it off with whole wheat flour. And then I added the cereal. We make good sized cookies too. Jordan measured the cookies.
It was a fun time cooking with Krista, and I really liked cooking with a real chef.
We put them in a 350-degree oven, about 8 to 10 minutes. And boy, are they moist and delicious. They last up to a week in the fridge.
Yummy and good for me.
Oh, you got that right. You got that right. I have a quick idea for you for sandwiches, for lunches. I heard that you love to pack your kids' lunch every day.
I do pack my kids' lunch every day.
We're busy, and wraps can be made the night before for your child's lunch boxes. And another thing good about wraps is they're a good way to utilize leftovers. For fun, instead of using just mayonnaise, we used a French onion dip. Finished it with some baby organic spinach, cherry tomatoes, some grated carrot for some nutrition, and then my chicken. And I rolled it up, make that a night before, and put it in the fridge, and you're fine the next day for their lunch. What a lunch. I love that French onion dip. And keep packing those lunches is all I ask.
Bruce, I understand you're a biathlon, triathlon, marathon kind of guy.
I am.
Do a lot of biking, I guess.
I love it.
Well, I'm going to prepare a dish for you today. I'll show you how fast and easy this thing is. And I guarantee you, and I mark my word on it, that you will win the next marathon.
And if I don't, I can call you.
I have an unlisted number, but you can try.
Right.
How's that? We made a simple marinade with olive oil, lime juice, salt and pepper, fresh parsley, and garlic. We let the flavors permeate in the refrigerator for about an hour or so. And while that was getting happy in the fridge, we made the mango salsa. Just took 3 fresh mangoes. We added some red bell peppers, fresh parsley in it, and cilantro, a little salt and pepper, some fresh lime juice, some fresh lemon juice, red onions. We put some jalapeno in there for a little heat. These are some really fresh, bright flavors and some nice contrast. So it's going to really enhance the flavor of our fresh fish. Baked the fish and pan fried for about 3 minutes on each side, plated it up, added the mango sauce on the top, and served it to the table. I can taste all the flavors, can't you?
Delicious.
Excellent. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to get my sneakers. I'm going to go running with you.
I'd love that.
I don't know if I can keep up with you, but I'll give it a shot.
It would be a lot of fun.
Excellent.
So, Ben, the first time I met you, you told me you wanted to teach me about making pasta.
Yeah.
So let me show you a little trick that I know, and then you can tell me how to finish it off. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right, let's get started. We made a basic pasta dough, which was just 2 cups of flour, 2 eggs, a little bit of salt, and some water. So now as you're kneading it, we're gonna grab the rolling pin and roll it out so we get it nice and flat.
You don't have to. I have a noodle and linguine maker right here.
So I guess you are a noodle and pasta kind of guy. You learn
Yes, I
something
am.
new every day. And we put it through Ben's KitchenAid, made it flat and cut some linguine out of it. And then we took a zucchini and grated it real thin, cooked it in olive oil with onions and garlic, added some mascarpone cheese, a little water, some grated lemon, and tossed it with the pasta. It was really a nice light dish and a compliment of the fish that Art made today. It was really amazing. What do you think? Nice job.
Thanks.
It looks like the student has become the teacher.
The meal was delicious. It was a lot of fun.
I really enjoyed the pasta, and the fish was great. I cook a lot of fish.
I had a very fun time.
It was wonderful watching the kids get involved. Our kitchen seems to be a center of activity in our family. It's just wonderful when it's used like this and everybody's a participant.
My daughter's 16 now, and I passed the cookbook that I'd given to my daughter over to Jordan.
Her daughter got that book when she was little, and now she passed it on to me. That was special to me.
Come dine with me in Western New York.
Paul Bellani, where would you like to have dinner tonight?
Why, Russell's, of course. Be my guest and let us do the rest.
We have new information on the most wanted sandwiches in Western New York.
I'll make this brief. These sandwiches were last seen at Marco's Italian Deli. Be on the lookout for Nikki Whispers. Big, beefy, surprisingly sweet. Maria Gumati, a spicy little number. Everyone wants to get their hands on. And the Underboss, notorious and nearly impossible to knock off. If you see these sandwiches, do not, I repeat, do not apprehend them alone. They are extremely tasty. No further questions at this time. Thank you.
Public needs to know.
This spring, be ready to enjoy the great outdoors. Act now and receive our amazing winter prices. Save big on markdown stock and installation with discounts up to 35% off. The Vinyl Outlet, trust in the best.
Welcome to Molinaro's. All our Italian cookies are made from family recipes passed down from generation to generation. Nobody can top our hand-tossed New York-style pizza, right, Dad?
That's right, Maggie. When they want a good pizza, we got them covered.
Try our signature dishes like chicken Molinaro or enjoy authentic Italian classics. You know what we always say, cuando mangiate con Molinaro, mangiate con familia. When you eat at Molinaro's, you eat with family.
Dr. Bob here. Bring your night vision into focus. Eyes on Harlem, eyes downtown. Better vision for a better life.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's, everything you love about DiPaolo's, the food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Banquets and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.
Well, that's it for today's program. Just a reminder that if you'd like to be a guest on our show, or if you'd like to suggest a chef for our program, go to our Facebook page and let us know in the comments section. We would love to hear from you.
We sure would. For everyone here at Come Dine With Me Western New York, our fine sponsors, Artisan Kitchens and Baths and the Vinyl Outlet, Ventura's Car Star Collision, Buffalo Hotel Supply, and of course, Russell Steak Shops and more. I'm Jen Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. We'll see you next week right here at the same time on Channel 7. Jan, time to stick a fork in it because we are done.
With Frontier Catering, it's easy to show your good taste. Chef Art Christie uses time-tested techniques and authentic family recipes to create a custom menu that showcases your personal style and your venue. And with Frontier Catering, your food is prepared fresh, on-site. For corporate events, unforgettable weddings, and other signature celebrations, it has to be Frontier Catering.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We've worked with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today. For fence, decks, or railings, there's only one name to remember: the Vinyl Outlet. Trust in the best.